Apparently, Trump went on 60 Minutes last night and dropped a big crypto bombshell, which I'm really excited about. It's kind of surreal seeing all of the positive sentiment around crypto from our public servants. And I understand that that's a conundrum because Bitcoin and crypto were created for the underdogs, for the people, by the people. Yeah, I know I have something on my nose. And yes, there was quite a bit of liquidations. And it's crazy because, it's dry outside. And it's just kind of crazy to see, primarily because market sentiment is so bad. I've never really seen it. Well, I have seen it this bad. And market sentiment is bad is because number isn't going up like everyone's expecting. And I think that it's a lot of, I think it's more so entitlement. Like we were so lucky. We were so blessed in previous in previous cycles to see people just go absolutely crazy. And we're not seeing that happen right now. We're just not seeing it happen. So everybody's like freaking out. And I totally get it. And it's just a weird thing because it feels like we're trading way back in the bear market in 2018 when Bitcoin was sub $10,000. And we're not. We're in 2025. Bitcoin is above $100,000. A lot of altcoins are up significantly from their highs. They didn't break their all-time highs, but they're doing pretty well. So let's go ahead and run down and talk about what's happening. This is supposed to be a short stream because I have a flight to catch. I'm going to go to New York to Chainlink SmartCon, which I'm super excited to go. Very, very thankful to be invited. And yeah, I'm not ready, and I hope I don't miss my flight. I shouldn't miss my flight, but I get really nervous traveling. Really, really nervous. I was supposed to walk and exercise this morning. It just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. And yeah, it's the travel anxiety. All right. Big shout out to our channel members. Thank you so much to Lawrence for the $10 super chat. I hope you got delicious. I don't know what you got, but I'm really into vodka pasta with Calabrian chili and sausage. So I hope you got something delicious. Shout out to John Legend. Good morning to Mixing Crypto. He keeps me organized in the morning. To Mr. Dale for showing up every single day. To Salazar. To gorgeous Alexandra, to Mr. R. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get this coverage for you guys. Let's go ahead and start with this over here. This is from Mr. Trump.
I only care about one thing. Will we be number one in crypto? Crypto has turned out, and in that sense, I've been right. Crypto has turned out to be a massive industry, if you want to call it that. And I'm very proud to say that we are far and away ahead of China and everybody else. Now, China's getting into it very big.
I don't know if I agree with him about us being ahead of China, because China's always had this drama with the Bitcoin miners, and is it banned, is it not banned, all kinds of stuff. So I don't know if I agree with him on that, but
right now, if you want to go after people, you're going to kill that industry, and it'll be very bad. Tremendous number of jobs. I campaigned positively on crypto, very openly. I campaigned. Biden campaigned against it.
That was very true. And a lot of people are like joking and like, oh my gosh, Kamala would have been so much better. Apologies for butchering her name. Would have been so much better. We would have had it. It would have been banned, really, in my personal opinion. And that's kind of scary because we're talking about an industry that's supposed to change the world. And we're seeing that happen right now. We're not like super excited about the changes that are being made because numbers not going up. But it is important to note that I do believe that it would have been banned in America just because of what was happening when Biden was president and all the SEC unjustly enforcement actions and whatnot. And there's also another clip of him where he's talking about CZ because they're kind of pressing him for it, which I think is very interesting. And the reason why that clip is so interesting, which I'm not going to play because I don't have time today, is because like a lot of the focus is on CZ and Binance and whatnot, and people could say whatever they want to say about it, and that's fine. But Americans were not allowed to use Binance since like 2018, 2019. And that's a fact. That's an actual fact. So it's always very interesting, the type of narratives that they try to push out there. And that's fine. You can all have your different opinions about different people in crypto or different exchanges or coins and whatnot. But I just find that is always a very interesting thing, because if there's bad things being done using crypto, it's a lot more transparent than with cash. You can't really track a briefcase of cash. I digress.
When Biden found out that I was getting like 100% of the crypto vote, which was a lot, he switched totally and he went in favor of crypto. They went totally in favor. They had many people under indictment. They let them all go. You know that. Many people were under indictment. Biden was a corrupt president. Biden went all in on crypto at the very end because he thought he could get some votes. It didn't work. They voted for me. I want to make crypto great for America. That's the only thing. I don't want to have somebody else have crypto and have China be #1 in the world in crypto.
So there's a lot of, there's a lot of caveats here. A lot of caveats, a lot of things to whatever it is. And we're going to stick to crypto. We're not going to stick to the other things right now, okay? We're not going to talk about the other things. We could go toe to toe for that all day long. And I'm a very interesting person to debate those types of things with, just because of my life experience. And again, that could be debated as well. That's why a lot of people think I'm stupid, which is totally fine. They think I'm dumb all they want. But whatever it is. So as far as I know, we had Scott Besson that came out earlier, I think last week, and he also said that America's in a recession, or partially because of the high interest rates, which, yeah, that's true too. Like, we've been in a recession. If you guys are saying that we're not in a recession, I don't know what to tell you. You guys can go talk to your favorite economists, whatnot. We are in a recession. We have been in a recession. But moral of the story is we're here to talk about crypto. We have the president of the United States of America that is talking openly, defending our industry. And I do think that I think that crypto helps create tax revenue, which that's very controversial in the crypto industry. I think that it creates jobs, it creates innovation, and it allows for a lot of different opportunities for a lot of different people. And I personally think it's going to benefit our youth in the long run. That's just my opinion, though. So moral of the story is, this is incredibly bullish to have the president of the United States of America come on a national TV, which I know national TV is kind of like because you guys could watch dodos like me on the internet, but it's pretty big. It's pretty big to see, and it's good to see. Now, we can argue about his involvement with crypto and his son's involvement in crypto all we want, but I just really wanted to highlight how bullish it is to have the president of the United States say these things and to really support crypto. Now, with that being said, price. Why isn't price going up? Well, we can take a look at some of the charts and those types of things over there. Right now, we've got a sea of red. I made a joke the other day that, Thanksgiving is canceled and whatnot. And that's fine. And it kind of is what it is with the market. As far as yesterday goes, we saw a pretty gnarly close. We didn't close great at all, and we are heading downward. So things aren't looking good right now. And if you guys do want to trade with me, I am on Kraken. We are partnered with them. The QR code's up there. Got a ref link down there. Also, in addition to that, it's great. It's always a good idea to do your due diligence and find a crypto exchange that you trust, and then figure out how to use cold storage and, move your dollar cost averaging stuff there. So I think that's important to note as well. But with that being said, the markets aren't looking great right now. Bitcoin is dropping. It's also a pretty big week in New York. Again, Chainlink's got their conference and Ripple's got their conference and all kinds of stuff. And we're finally back below the EMA 200 on the daily, which isn't super great. Last time that we were really trending below the EMA 200 was from March 27th to about April. So maybe we get a month of downside. Who knows? Again, the government's still shut down. There's still a lot of things happening. Ethereum is testing the EMA 200 about 3,600. Solana has dropped pretty hard. We broke down below support. XRP to 235, getting ready to break the support over here. Chainlink down to $15.50. It does look like a little bit more downside for quite a few other things. ADA is not doing great either. HBAR, despite having one of the first crypto spot ETFs going live last week, is down as well. So things aren't looking great. Things are not looking great, but that's okay. We're still here. And the crazy thing about it is when I was in crypto back in, and again, I'm not an OG in crypto. I got in end of 2017. But when I was in crypto, way back when, the sentiment is just so bad online. So bad. Back in where are we? Oh, all the way over here. Back in 2019, even 2018, we were trading sub $10,000. This is the chart here. We were at $5,900. And the sentiment is just really, really bad. And I get it. I understand people are frustrated. Everything is upset. Also, why is sentiment so bad considering we're above $100,000 Bitcoin? I think a lot of it has to do with the overall state of altcoins right now. They're not performing the way people expected to. Meme coins did play a big role in that. But again, the thing about it is that this is a different type of market. We've got the institutions coming in. And in addition to that, we're a true decentralized economy. So if the market decides they want to put money into meme coins or these projects and whatnot, that's what they want to do. We don't get to dictate that. And every single cycle, it's kind of a different narrative. Yeah, all alts are dead right now. They're not doing great. And my Hail Mary is that we get the spot ETFs. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Creeks. I appreciate it. My personal opinion is that the Hail Mary that we're going to see is going to be with the spot ETFs approved. And again, I could be wrong, and that's fine. I just do commentary on the internet. You guys know I'm an idiot on the internet. I tell you all the time. All right, now with that being said, I got to get through this because my car is going to be soon, and I'm going to be all stress ball. I should show you guys my little snackies I bring on the plane. I try not to eat in the airports because the food's not good, and like it's expensive. All right, so we talked about Mr. Trump. Also, Bitwise updated their XRP ETF to include NYSE, which is good. So hopefully we get that approved. Again, government's still shut down. I think this is the second largest government shutdown. I forgot when the last one was. So it's just an unfortunate thing. And again, there's a lot of sectors of government we don't need, but there is sectors of government that we do need. And it just sucks for the little guys, for the underdogs, the people that really do need services, and the people that are actually out there working. So anyways, when I say working, I'm talking about the military and the people that the public servants that are not the ivory towers. Okay. And again, Nate G does anticipate that in the next 2 weeks, he expects the first launch or first spot XRP ETF to get approved. So fingers crossed, hopefully that happens. We're waiting for that. Also, this week is going to be Ripple's Swell event and Chainlink SmartCon. I'll be at SmartCon, so you guys will see some posts and stuff for me. I'm super excited for that. Shout out to my family, Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. I'm not going to really talk too much about the XRP versus Solana drama because I just think it's like ridiculous. The reason why I think it's ridiculous is because, like, listen, people could fight about it all they want, and people have been asking me to like get involved and comment on it. I don't really care enough to. First off, I'm not super tech savvy. I don't want to be tech savvy. It's not something I'm good at. I have a slick mouth, and that works out great for me. But I hold both. So we'll see what happens. Like, it is what it is. I don't know. You like XRP, great. You like Solana, great. You like XLM, great. Oh, we got some XLM news too. What do I see XRP in the next 2 years? I have so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know. We have 369 watching on YouTube, and then almost 200 on TikTok. Nice. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The market will decide. And also, too, shout out to Masari. I absolutely love Masari. We use it to pull all of and aggregate our news. But there's also a report on the XRPL of quarter 3 2025, which I think is really, really great. And this is all going to be recap for you guys in the second or the short YouTube short I put out and Instagram short I put out at 6 p.m. PT of all the different news. The couple caveats here that the two important pieces I saw is that XRPL added 447 plus 1,000 new addresses in quarter 3. XRPL RULSD market cap grew 35%, and the RWA market cap surpassed $364 million, which is incredibly important. Love to see it. Another really big, a little bit of a big news over here is that Hidden Road is officially live now. So it's now, what is it called? Ripple Prime. Ripple launches digital asset spot prime brokerage for the U.S. market. Yeah, it's all under Ripple Prime. And basically allows institutions to OTC spot XRP and RULSD, which is really cool, and some other major tokens. But of course, they want to do stuff with their ecosystems. So that's awesome. Love to see it. So that's kind of what's going on with that. And then as far as we will talk about Solana and their addresses, there is different sources from the Solana team and foundation and whatnot that they said that they reportedly has over 2.5 million daily active accounts and 100 million daily transactions, which is awesome. So again, positive competition. And their stablecoin volume reached nearly 2 trillion in October. Love to see it. So yeah, they're arguing and they're fighting and whatnot. Also, too, BSOL was the #1 crypto ETF in America last week, which is I believe it's a Bitwise spot Solana staked ETF, which I think is absolutely wonderful because it just kind of gives us an idea of what the future holds for other POS projects when they become spot ETFs. So Stellar, this is some good news from Stellar. Stellar to join Chainlink Scale and adopt data feeds, data streams, and CCIP to power next-gen DeFi applications, which I love. Stellar's DeFi ecosystem tripled in size in 2025, which I didn't know that happened. So they're like quietly building, which is great. 5.4 billion quarterly RWA payment volume, and the integration wants to make Stellar a key bridge between RWAs and DeFi. Love it. Love it. As far as Chainlink adoption, last week, Chainlink saw 62 new integrations across 8 services and 24 chains. The chains include Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, Arbitrum, Avalanche, BNB, Chain, Optimism, Ton, Stellar, Mantle Base, and many, many, many more. So that's kind of what's going on with that as far as crypto adoption and stuff goes. So I know it's a lot of boring stuff. I know that, people are arguing and mad and yourmom.com and all those types of things. But it's just kind of the current state of the market. Like one of the things we talk a lot heavily about, I have to take my hair down because I have to do stuff. But one of the things that we talk like heavily about is market sentiment, because that does impact the market and it does impact like the number and all kinds of stuff. My face is really oily right now because my skincare from last night. But moral of the story is, if you're somebody that's having a really hard time with the market and you're not able to regulate your emotions, probably just sit out or get off the internet and wait for a number to go up. Because sitting on the internet being mad is not going to help. It's not going to help price pump. Right now, it's pretty much in the hands of the institutions. So just kind of be patient. And are we in a super cycle or not? I don't know. We're going to see what's going to happen. It's going to be pretty interesting stuff. It's going to be interesting stuff. But moral of the story is, Ripple had some great announcements today. Solana had some great stats. XLM had some great announcement. Chainlink had a great announcement. We have the President of the United States of America talking about crypto. I mean, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, someone said that's a pretty scary thought that it's in the hands of the institutions. It is what it is. You want me to lie to you? The only saving grace crypto has in the future is going to be DeFi, and we have to make sure that doesn't get overregulated. If you think XRP is done, you can sell it. Pump from 50 cents to it's still up pretty much. You can sell it. I'm just going to continue to hold things that I think are going to be spot ETFs and see what happens. But I'm mostly heavy in Ethereum and Bitcoin. So there's that. But other than that, I'm going to be positive. And when the market frustrates me, I'm going to step away from the computer screen, because you could do that. And also too, we still have the whole tariffs thing that's going on. We still have that's going to be going to the Supreme Court, and the government's still shut down. I remember during the panorama, everyone was like, oh my God, where are we going to get the liquidity? What's going on? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then everything just skyrocketed because people were bored in the house. How did that bored in the house board? All types of stuff. So I don't know. Maybe when the government opens up, everyone's going to get paid, or they're going to dump their money into the market, which is not really reasonable, but some people like to think that way. So moral of the story is, market doesn't care about you. It doesn't care about your feelings. And if you can't be patient, I don't know. And market and price does not equate to utility. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Price does not equate to utility. All right, I gotta go get ready to catch a flight, and I have to change too. I gotta put on my Metallica t-shirt. And sending you guys love and light. I'll be posting updates. I got a dedicated media coming out for you at 2 p.m. PT, then a news wrap up. Why am I so nervous? Because I don't like to travel. Traveling scares me. What I need to travel properly. No, I'm not changing in front of you. Don't be weird. Bye, Ticky Tacky. Love you guys. What I need to happen in order to travel properly. I need somebody to pack for me. I need somebody to literally carry me out of my house. That's literally what I need to do. Because I get so nervous now. I don't know why. I don't know, man. And I miss my baby. It's hard. But I have to travel. It's part of work. But anyway, sending you guys love and light. I made 3 cents on TikTok today. And I'm going to go put the addicts on and go change. Okay, bye.